Hello, my butterfly beauties, and welcome. If you are new, my name is Charlen, and on this channel, we discuss everything beauty, fragrance, and lifestyle. So if you like my style, why don't you subscribe and you stay a while. In today's video, we are doing my fragrance follow-up Friday. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Yes, we are. And I have a couple of layering combinations for you also to share some of the new fragrances that have dropped here for 2026. One that is new to me that came out a couple of years ago. I got with my points from Ulta Rewards, and one of them I'm not too pleased with, so maybe a couple of them. So I'll share my thoughts with that and share any of the other items with you in today's follow-up. So if all that sounds good to you, then just stay tuned. All right, so let me just go ahead and get the new releases that I tried, because you guys know I did a lot of hauling with you, but I shared this with you in another one of my videos. I just hauled this with you guys. I picked this up with my points, and I've tested it out twice now. Let me tell you about it. So when you look this fragrance up and the way they was advertising this, because Balmain is supposedly this nice niche brand that they've brought to Ulta for this particular scent. And this was advertised as this nice, sweet, fresh strawberry scent, right? You guys know I have a garden in my yard. I have strawberries. I've had strawberries in my garden for years now. I know what the whole process looks like. I've eaten them off the vine. I know what a nice, sweet, fresh strawberry tastes like and should be smelling like. This is not it. But when you look on Fragrantica to give it all its due credit, it doesn't say on Fragrantica that this is a predominantly fruity or sweet scent. It says, as the main accords, woody, musky. Then it says fruity, floral. So the way it was advertised to me and the way I've heard other people speak about it, talking about this nice, fresh strawberry scent, that's not it. It's not it. I resprayed it on my hand again. This one here has some type of note in here, some kind of syntheticness. I don't know if it's the lily that's in here, because let me tell you the notes. Top notes, strawberry, peony, and pink pepper. Mid note of lily. Base note of musk, patchouli, and sandalwood. And they have as like the predominant notes of strawberry, peony, musk, and musk, patchouli, and sandalwood. All of that looks about the same. Peony is a scent that companies have to normally make. So because it's not like a strong scent, so they normally add things to it or whatever to make whatever note they're trying to make. This has some greenness or something about it that I'm not enjoying, at least on my skin chemistry. Like it says it's supposed to have this predominant strawberry. I'm not getting that. And I gave it a couple of other sprays just to make sure it wasn't just like the atomizer. You know, when you first spray a perfume, sometimes after you use it a couple of times, then it'll give you its true. I'm still not getting a strong strawberry scent in here. I'm not getting a fresh strawberry scent in here. So I don't know where the strawberry is. If it is in here, it's not predominant like they're advertising it. And as Fragrantica has it noted, is whatever they have in there, that's that peony blend. And it does have the pink pepper in there, and whatever that lily is in there. I don't know what else is in here. I'm not enjoying. It does have some kind of niche quality about it, so I can see where some people are trying to say it's sophisticated smelling, it's modern smelling. But for me, this here, I'm not even pulling it back out the thing because I already done pulled it out so many times. But this here, like I said, I got it with my points from Ulta, and I'm taking it back and getting my points back. I will get me something else, because that one, for me, is a no. The other one that I picked up because I was been wanting to try for some time, and that is this My Way. This My Way why was I excited about this one? Because this one was released and I already tried this one. I got it on my hand again just to make sure. But this one has a main note of mango and coconut. If you know me, you know that I love me some tropical. And when you look at the chorus for this, it says sweet and tropical as the main accord. So I thought for sure this was going to be like love at first sniff. I wasn't even thinking about whether I should blind buy this or not. It's been something I've been wanting to try for a while. This is the My Way Ylang, right? Mango, coconut, orange blossom, bergamot is in the top note. Then Ylang Ylang, tuberose in the mid. Vanilla, white musk, and cedarwood is in the base. And whatever, and I discussed this on one of the other videos before, how some mangoes, depending on what they use, can kind of come off like BO on some people. Like, it has not a pleasant smell about it. It's not that sweet, juicy mango scent that we want to smell and love. And this one here is kind of leaning towards one of those type mango scents in here for me. And for that reason, I love the dry down of this, like the mid and dry down of this, but I do not like the opening with that mango blend. For some reason, it's turning it off on me for my skin chemistry. And I hate it because I really wanted this perfume and I really wanted to love this one. And I thought I was, and I thought this was going to be my first My Way, but it's not for me. So this is another one. I got it with my points. Blind bought it. Thought I was gonna love it. Don't love it. Don't love it, you guys. And it's a shame too, because like I said, I really did want to love it and I didn't. The next thing I did pick up with my points, you guys, I racked up Ulta points. So I like to let mine build up and build up and build up. And then during, of course, the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty, you start racking them up because they start giving you those 3 times the points, 4 times the points, 5 times the points, whatever they want to do on those selective days. So the other one that I did pick up with points was this Fresh Cream. This is their new release from Philosophy, Fresh Cream Silk Cloud. Now this one, oh, let me go back just a minute. Because when I was talking about this one, and I can, this is a beautiful presentation of this box. I put it back in here, but they beautifully display this. See how chic and sophisticated this looks? And then they had it here. They got this travel here. Then they have the other perfume here, right? If you want a fresh strawberry, sweet strawberry scent, which I thought this one was trying to advertise itself as, if you want that scent, pay attention to the combination I'm going to share with you later. One of the perfumes I have on my tray this month is giving you the fresh, sugary, sweet, not too sweet, but giving you more of the fresh strawberry note. And I thought that that was going to be like a more sophisticated version of that. Now let's get back to Fresh Cream Silk Cloud, because this one they just released as well. It looks like this. And so this one only has 3 notes listed: chantilly, cream, jasmine, and vanilla. They calling this an oriental vanilla. It's simple, but yes, it is gorgeous. It is so good, you guys. I really did love this. This one lasted on my skin for quite some time. So I was impressed by this one. I was quite impressed by this one. So for me, this one here, I like this one better than the last one I got, that velvet one. So far from this line, the warm one, the warm cashmere, whatever it's called. Then they had the velvet one with the red. That one is, I think, my least favorite. And then this one, I love this one. So far from Philosophy, I've been enjoying the scents. I don't hate the Velvet one. I just love this one more. So it kind of knocked it down. But this one, for me, was a love. It gave me, I would say, like 6 or so hours aware that I did smell this continually. Like, you smell the cream, you smell the jasmine just a little bit, not doing too much with the jasmine, but it's just there, just enough to give it a touch. And you smell the vanilla in here. It is gorgeous. It's good by itself, and I think it will layer very well with other fragrances. So the one I thought was going to be the least impressive out of the items I picked up with my points is the one I was the most impressed with. So it just goes to show you, you really have to try stuff out yourself and go from there. So this one will be staying with me because I do love this one. That My Way and that Destin de Balmain, not for me. All right, let's get to some of the layering combinations I did this month so far. I've tested out the Strawberry Sandalwood Kiss from Juliana's Perfume. This is the one that's a JP original that has that peach and strawberry, caramel, orange, rose, vetiver, violet, sandalwood. And it also has vanilla and tonka bean. This smells amazing. If you love you a nice decadent, this is another one. This one here smells way better than that Balmain. This is hitting all the strawberry goodness for me. It has, like I said, got the strawberry, but it's mixed with those other fruits. It has that caramel in it. It has that tonka bean in there. It has vanilla in here. So it's a nice, sweet, juicy strawberry with some creaminess, slight wooziness. This, to me, is what that one should have been given. Is what that one should have been given. And they did it better here. So I wore this by itself, loved it. But then I also paired it with Strawberry Snowflakes as in the body cream and the body mist. So that was one of the combinations here with these. Now, another day, I wore my Nebras by itself. And can I tell you that I wore it with my Vanilla Cashmere Lotion from EOS. But can I tell you that this here has gotten sweeter? This one was singing off my skin in such a beautiful way. And I absolutely love this. I loved it before, but it even went up higher in my books. This is their Billie Eilish inspiration. Has red berries, mandarin orange, vanilla, cacao, rose, sugar, tonka bean, musk, and amber. It is a beautiful little spicy vanilla with that cacao in there. It's so good. It is so good. And all I did was pair it. All I did was pair it with this. Paired it with that. Kept it simple. Kept it sweet. It was gorgeous together. So another day when I was on a strawberry kick, I decided to go in again with these two. But I also threw in Gingham Love. So Strawberry and Snowflake, since I didn't mention that earlier, has juicy strawberry, whipped cream, and iced bergamot. Gingham Love, that they released this time around from Bath & Body Works, has sugar red berries, blush and freesia, and rose meringue. So these ones here, this was a combination when I was doing the most, because I went in with 2 perfumes. Yes, I did. I went in with Rave Now Women, because this one also has the red berries with the vanilla and musk in it. And this one has the strawberry in there with the sugar. This is the one I was talking about when I was saying that I felt like, I thought this was giving you a more was going to give you a better version of this, which this one is, this is good by itself. It don't need no help. But I was thinking that this was going to be like even more, like giving you even more than what this was giving. And it just wasn't it. Based on those notes, it wasn't hitting like it was supposed to be. So the combination was 2 perfumes, focusing on the berries, the sweetness, the sugars, all the things. So that was that combination. And it was gorgeous. Another day I kept it rosy was I went in with the Warm Musk body cream from Bath & Body Works. It has smooth vanilla, whipped musk, cozy amber. I followed it up with the Always and Forever from Bath & Body Works. This has paralyzed pink pepper, white roses, and sheer sandalwood. And then I went in with Rose Era. And we know this one has the rose in it as well. But it also has like a cleanness about it. It's like a fresh rose scent. So putting these 3 together was actually quite nice. And I enjoyed it very much. So this was that combination. I'm going to keep Warm Musk on there because Warm Musk was in this next one as well. So keep that one. Add Infinite Radiance. Infinite Radiance has sweet mandarin, opulent muguet, and sensual amberwood. We know this is that inspiration for Valaya from Perfumes de Marly. Because then we went in with Mystique Bouquet. You guys, if you don't know how much I love this, I love this one. It's a beautiful, airy, musky. It has that peach. It has those citruses in there. It has that muskiness about it. This one smells delicious. It has some orange blossom in there. This is absolutely beautiful. If you love Valaya, if you love Valaya Exclusive, like the blend of the two, think more of Valaya. If you love any of those, if you love Infinite Radiance, you're going to love this combination. This was beautiful. Simple, but gorgeous. And then last but not least, we started out with the Honey Body Butter from Bath & Body Works that you guys already know I love. Went in with Madame Mystique. And this one has the bright red berries, rose petals, and sultry woods. This is part of their Luxuries collection. And I paired it with this Armand Club de Nuit Imperial. This is your Delina Exclusive inspiration. And can I tell you that this wore for over 10 hours? Yes, this is the one. It wore well over 10 hours. From the time I put it on to the time I washed it off, I was smelling this and it was beautiful. So that is everything I had to share with you guys in this Fragrance Follow-Up Friday. Tell me down below what you think of my combinations. Also, have you put your nose on that Destined de Balmain? Did you ever put your nose on that My Way Elaine or the Fresh Cream, the new one? Silk Cloud from Philosophy. I want to know what your thoughts are on those down below in the comments. Give me a big thumbs up before you go. If you enjoy content like this, be sure to subscribe. If you're not subscribed to the channel, hype the video if you have that function. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye.